You see, my message has been on the blessing of God that makes one to prosper. And I preach prosperity. And I'm known for that. And I'm criticized for that. You criticize a man who supports you in what you are trying to achieve every day. He comes to you, he says, prosper in what you're doing. And you think that message is from the devil? Why would God investigate every work that he did, analyzed it, and he says, this is good. This is good. God loves it when everything that he does expresses perfection. He loves it. When God created you, until today, he keeps on looking at you. What he wants to see on you is good. When you fail to express excellency, you become part of that creation that God does not admire anymore. When God created everything, what he wanted to see was goodness. My worry is, when you are really against prosperity, don't do things that oppose your belief. One, going to work. Somebody asked me, why is it that you are criticized so much and then you still don't give up? I said, until their criticism at least makes sense, if they can try to make sense, then I'll consider their criticism. Because I can't have a person leaving his house every morning, going to work, looking for money. When he finds somebody who supports and he says, okay, may you have that money. And then he criticizes that. What he is saying and what he is doing is already opposite. Criticizing himself. He's criticizing his own beliefs. If money is that evil, like people say it is evil, if it is that wicked, why have it in your pocket, a child of God? You love God. You walk in the Spirit. Why keep such an evil thing in your wallet? Why? Why bring it out in the morning when your child is going to school, such an evil thing, and you give it to your child? Every other bad thing like knives and razor blades, you keep them away from your children. Why do you give money to your dear children when money is evil? You are a liar. You are a liar. So what you say against prosperity and what you do, they are two different things. So why should I listen to you if you can't even listen to yourself? Prosperity is the key. Like in our country here, there's been rumor everywhere, people saying, hey, you see, these prosperity preachers, we don't want prosperity preachers. And you ask them, why do you want to vote certain people out of power? They'll tell you because of poverty. There's too much poverty in this country. Why are you against men and women that are supporting poverty and promoting poverty? Why not give them another term? I am not attacking them. I'm attacking the critique. Why is it that when you are about to vote, you would want to vote for somebody who believes in the prosperity of the nation? Why should that person only be a politician and not a preacher who believes in prosperity? Why is it when the leader comes and then he makes everyone in that country to prosper, you believe he's coming from God? Huh? Something tells you anything that is good can only come from God. Money. Jesus could not do certain things without money. Like entering into the temple. He could not without money. He could have laid his hands on all of them and they would fall under the power. But he didn't do that. Jesus did not even cast out their demons. Jesus did not even preach against prosperity. He said, why are you guys after money? No. He said to Peter, go and get some money. Pay for me and pay for yourself. For our own entry into the temple that belonged to Jesus, he had to pay money. And most of his parables were about money. Money, 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 money. Jesus was a prosperity preacher. He remains a prosperity preacher. If prosperity bothers you, if nice houses bothers you, if beautiful cars bothers you, my advice to you is don't attempt to go to heaven. Don't. You will not enjoy it. Because everything there, the grass, it glitters. The leaves, they shine. And we are trying to preach that kind of a God to the people and they don't believe it. Ha! Let me tell you the truth today, and I want you to keep this. There is not even one person under the sun who is against prosperity. But there are people who are against my prosperity. It is your prosperity that they don't like. If you don't believe in prosperity, let's say you write an article, and then you click send, and then it doesn't leave your gadget to go viral. It means your message has not prospered. You will not feel good about that. But it's a message against prosperity. And if that message, if that article against prosperity doesn't sail through, you'll get worried. You see, even the message against prosperity, you would want the message to prosper. You would want people to read about it. You give it to another newspaper company and then they don't publish it. You make a call. How come I've gone through the paper. It has not prospered. You will not feel fine. You wanted the message to prosper. When your children are going to school, you want your children to prosper. When you are driving, arriving at your final destination, that's prosperity. Who doesn't want prosperity? So I'm teaching you something very important here. And get this. If you think you can't hear what I'm saying, guess what? Your condition, your disease, is responding to this message right now. I'm not here just to talk to you. I'm here to talk to your situations. So there are things that you might not grasp now. They might not make sense to you now. But everything that I'm saying now is making sense to your problems. Your problems can actually hear and understand what I'm talking about now. It's wrong for a child of God not to have money. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Give me reasons why you should not have money. Give me reasons why we should not have money. I want reasons. You see, what makes me desire money is the Bible. Hey, if it is wrong for children of God to have money, I also want to believe in poverty. I want that. But my problem is, if you cannot preach that well to me, how can I believe? Poor people are not good preachers. They don't know how to market their poverty well. I would also want to believe that we can do without money. But people without it are not presenting themselves well before me. All the rich people, they've written books on how good money is. How they've looked after orphans, how they've looked after their children, how they've left inheritance for their next generation. You see? So this is what we keep on reading every day. But the poor, they are yet to release books on the goodness of poverty. And yet they want me to believe that poverty is good. Write a book about poverty. The goodness of poverty. The advantages of poverty. So you see now, poor people have been a very big letdown. They are failing to explain their beliefs. If it is true that we should be poor, write about it. Let's have some songs about it.